The Lego Ninjago movie, the only Lego movie that bombed besides the second movie. I get why that one kind of bombed. I don't know why they put that out in February. They didn't market that movie enough. And also, it just wasn't that great of a movie. It was one I really liked, and there were some smart ideas, but honestly, does not hold up on rewatches at all. Like, it is awful on rewatches. But I still like it. But this one, I really get it. Why I really kind of get it. It was just a bad release month. I think they released this like August or September. Why would you put that out there? It's a dead month. Don't release movies like that and expect them to do well. But this was a decent movie. I think the main problem with this movie is it is about Lloyd and his trust to reconnect with his father, Lord Garmadon, from the Lego Ninjago series that ran on Cartoon Network and still runs, I believe, or it just ended. I'm not even sure, and I don't really care. But I think it's a great idea to have that be have an emotional center point in these movies, right? Because that was what happened in the Lego Batman movie. It was about Batman and how he isolates himself from people, but they still managed to have fun with that and poke fun at Batman, but in that movie the main idea was to do the comedy first. Nobody cares about Batman's emotional connection to other people. Like, that's not what that movie's about. It's about the comedy, and in this movie it is not about the comedy. In fact, it is most of the characters moping and doping around, especially our main character, Lloyd, who is moping and doping about his connection with his father the entire movie. Like, it's kind of irritating, and it's not fun to watch, and I kind of hate it. Like, I really hate that about this movie. Like, it's awful. I can't stand it. And, I mean, yeah, the main reason I can't stand it because not only is it annoying to watch these characters mope and dope around, because this is a comedy. Like, it's the jokes aren't that great and all that funny. There's some that are really funny, but this should be poking fun at those movies where the main characters trying to reconnect with their dad and stuff who left them as a child. Like, there's all kinds of movies like that. And, Dad, you never taught me how to play catch, They should be poking fun at this, making fun of it. But it doesn't seem like they are. It seems like they're playing those tropes up for real, and it's not fun to watch. I enjoyed this movie personally because it felt like a live-action an animated Lego version of a Power Rangers episode with all the different ninjas. I mean, there's the red ninja and the green ninja, for crying out loud. Green Ranger, Red Ranger. Power Rangers is a stupid thing, but I love Power Rangers. If you don't like it, whatever, I understand. It's really stupid, but I get it. But this is not a bad movie. This still should have gotten... I feel like this is one of those movies that should have just been like a Netflix exclusive or something. This is a fine movie. I like it. But I'd rather would have watched it at home. I enjoyed watching it at home. I think the animation in this movie is better than any of the other Lego movies, honestly. I think this is the best they've looked. Especially since they play around with stuff like water and different stuff. Jackie Chan's voice is actually pretty great in this movie. He plays the sensei. And also, I don't understand the weird live-action opening. I really hate that. It never comes back at the end of the movie. I don't understand what the deal was with the cat. I don't think it was funny. I think it was irritating. And, yeah, I mean, I don't understand why there were so many live-action framing devices. I get it was a thing in the other Lego movies, but in there it makes sense. I mean, it's not even a thing in the Lego Batman movie because it just wouldn't make sense in that movie, right? So I don't understand what that was about. But I enjoyed this movie for what it was. I don't think it's a great movie, but I also don't think it's a bad movie. I just think it's fine. I think it's a one-time watch if you're interested, but I really was disappointed by it because I expected this to be funnier than it was, and it was actually kind of boring. I almost fell asleep through it because there were just parts of this movie that were just poorly paced, and there was just a lot of moping and doping around, and it's just kind of lame. And the other ninjas didn't really have much of a character throughout most of this movie. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna go record my last review of Men in Black 3, and then I'm done with the Men in Black movies until I see Men in Black International on 4K at a really good deal on Black Friday, because that's probably what will happen. If I see that at a good deal on Black Friday, I will pick it up. It has to be like $5, $6, something like that. I don't know.